production databases to non-production databases. So IT professional often needs to share this data with other parts of the organization. For example, DBA need to create a copy of a production data, make it available to other developers and offshore testers. But the problem is that such production data often contains confidential and sensitive information that government regulations requires companies to protect. In fact, if you look at the ability to de-identify sensitive data is an increasingly important element of any data privacy protection laws around the globe. With Oracle Data Masking Pack, the sensitive information such as credit card numbers, social security numbers are replaced with realistic values, allowing production data to be safely used for development and testing purposes, could be outsourced or to an offshore partner for various non-production purposes. The data masking is a solution which uses an irreversible process to replace sensitive data, which will help you to ensure that the original data cannot be retrieved, recovered, or restored. It also provides a centralized repository to manage the masking formats. And if you look at traditionally, I've seen that DBAs have to create custom scripts to mask the data in each of the corporate databases, but such method, I should say, is not scalable or truly auditable. With Oracle Data Masking, on the other hand, you can use a central repository for managing common masking formats. Security administrator define the masking rules once, and you can use those rules to apply automatically every time the database administrator masks the databases. So it has this central repository, and it allows you to do conditional masking, compound, and shuffle techniques, which is not possible with any other traditional approach of writing scripts to mask data. Moving ahead with Oracle reduction. Oracle reduction is a new feature in Oracle Database 12c. However, it is backported into Oracle 11g database and onto 11.204 version. So in addition to masking the sensitive data before it gets exported from the databases, there is an increasing need to control the display of sensitive data within the application. For an example, a call center application with a screen that exposes customer credit card information or personally identifiable information to a call center operator is a classic case. So the exposure of that information even to the legitimate application users may violate privacy regulations and put data at unnecessary risk. At quite simply, I should say, the information to those without true need to know. Traditional approach of reducting sensitive data rely on custom application logics, and that results in disparate solutions that are inconsistent across the organization and costly to deploy and support as the application innovates over a period of time. The benefit you get out of Oracle data reduction is you can use different style of reducing data, like you can use full, partial, or random, and the data is reducted at runtime. So the data reduction is well suited in an environment where the data is constantly changing. You can use this data reduction policies in one central location and easy to manage from there. You can use sys context value to determine when the data reduction policies will apply on the runtime to redact the data. Other than that, you have system privilege to exempt reduction, particularly specifically for DML or DDL operations. You allow some authorized release manager or some users who should be exempted from the reduction policies. And there is a view which is called reduction_policies, which will list down the available reduction policies created in the Oracle databases. And this is an example you can see on the slide where the supervisor can look into this SSN number, while a support engineer cannot look into the SSN number. It's partially masked using the reduction policies. So particularly if you can see this reduction policies can be applied to the columns of a table or a view. It could be a partial, full, and random, and it's completely transparent to the application. The application queries run seamlessly as it works for the original tables. The only impact would be the create table as select will not redact the data. It will create the copy of the table, and similarly the export of the updated data is limited with the data pump. You have to give some certain privileges to exempt a data pump user to take an export dump for a database. Moving with the second category of the security is access control. So particularly if you look at the access control has a database vault component, which is a powerful security